Good afternoon, everyone. How are you guys all doing? Let's see. I believe Mace was the first one here. Yes, he was. Hello, Diane. Hey, Boo. Hello, Shelly. Shelly, I hope you're feeling better. Coming on down the list. Hey, Russell. Welcome back. I hope you're feeling much better, too. Hello, Judith. Hello there, Jordan. Hey, Deborah Smith, and how are you doing? Lavinia, hello. Scrolling through the list. And it jumped on me as usual. Well, hello, Terry Calvilage. Welcome. I don't think we've seen you before. Hey, Sue H. Looking. Oh, 3 J's. What is this? What is that name? 3 J's, 7 3 J's. I'm not sure about that name, but hello. Hey, Roro. Hey, Pirate, how you doing? Hello, everyone. Hello, dog. I hope your mother-in-law is doing much better. Hey, Brummy, how are you? Hey, B. I'm in the Discord under Proud Grandma. Can we just call you Grandma here? That's a mouthful to say 3J7, 3J7. I'd hate to try to say that fast because I'd trip all over it for sure. Hello, Shabab. It's a Shabam. I think I'm almost through the list here. Hello, John, and thank you so much. Yeah. Oh, I need to center that up. Let's see. What do I have to do here? Take it off here. Bring it over here. Come on now. You're supposed to go for me. There we go. Now it's recentered. I don't know how come that gets off center. But anyway, it's done. And now I am through the list. Oh, thank you. I don't have it up, do I? There it is. Do you guys feel it? Hear the birds all chirping? See the trees starting to bud out? Yes, I think spring is on its way for sure. First day of spring was the 20th or the 21st of March. And today we have rain, yucky. Temperatures are chilling down. Love the spring decos. Yeah, they're pretty cool, aren't they? I especially like the butterfly house. A lot of people are calling it a greenhouse, but it is a butterfly house. Hello, Violet. Like the live. Yes, everyone, please hit that like button. Zara, welcome. Send the rain over here. We need it. I would love to send the rain over. Hello, Suncat. All right, let's get down to business. How about it, huh? Let me finish making the adjustment here to my window. Okay, what's going on, everybody? Right now, we're in the middle of a task event. And, of course, I wake up kind of early because I have to take dogs out. But I go right back to bed and I play on my farm until I get sleepy again. So I've already done a lot of my tasks today. Let's see if we can catch up and finish off some more here. Forget about the asparagus because I'm going to have to wait till when? Or do I? Hey, I planted some last night. Do I have enough though? Oh yeah, I've got it. I've got it. Wow, see what I did? We're having crops this time in that event. So it only takes, for the 15 asparagus, I could have planted 8 asparagus because it doubles the number. When you harvest, then the number is doubled. It makes it very fast. So if I get some strawberries or peppers or anything, they do look kind of cool. Let's see if I can bring it down here. So these are all the different crops I've had, and they've been repeating. I mean, like, I've got a repeat on the strawberry cakes and on the apple cake, a strawberry jam. Those are all repeats. I've done all these. So it looks like, is everybody else having that? Are you having a repeat of the task? What task have you had the most of? Raymond's here. I don't see Raymond. Well, thank you very much, Grandma. I appreciate that. I don't see Raymond in the chat. It's been a while since you've been here, Ray. There he is. Hey, Raymond. Yeah, how's the weather down there in Florida for you? Thank you so much, Proud Grandma. I appreciate it. And John, you guys, you rock. Okay, back to our game. Who has got a repeat and of what products? Hey, Doris. Well, hello, Salam Games. Welcome. Salam also is a content creator. I have got repeats. Don't be afraid to name off your repeats. Aloha, Susan. It's been, yes, it has been a while since you've been here, Ray. I tried to send you a text message a few days ago. I don't know if it went through. I switched over for you, Phoebe. Now it's easier. Aw, thank you very much, Grandma. Proud Grandma of 5, huh? I'm a proud Grandma of 10. Then I'm a great Grandma, too. I got to count them on my fingers. How many great grandkids I have? 3, 4. Well, have 3. There's a 4th one on the way. Yeah, so it'll be 4 greats. They're great. I love to spoil them. I can spoil them and then walk out the door and go home. Let Mama take over. I've had repeats of berry cake, strawberry jam. Strawberry jam, yes. We can see here, I've had everything on this list except for the colorful omelets. Today was the first time, but I've had the asparagus and everything as well. Now I get asparagus soup. Let's see if we can pop that into the soup kitchen here. If I can find my soup kitchen. Okay, here we go. This I have had on every farm. Oh, 313 and welcome. I suppose strawberries, you're right, Mace. Strawberries are a spring crop. Yeah. We have a few strawberry fields around us, and we can go out and pick strawberries if we want, but I'd rather go pick them up at the grocery store. Apple pies. Yep, I've had apple pies too. 2 apple pies, and they'll follow it up with a single pie of some sort. They always seem to have 2 different things for one machine. The amount of coins is different than mine. Does it depend on what level you are? I would imagine so, Terry. I didn't look at any of the lower farms. Let's see if I can see what some would be. Let me go to a lower farm here. About what level are you, Terry? I'm going to go to like a level 49 or something. And see what, compare it. Well, strawberries are in the fields now, and my other, it thought froze on me. Oh, Hawaii is different, Susan. They can do anything, anytime. This game keeps freezing up on the other iPad. Okay, let's see. A level 40 is 48. It comes with 15 sugar cane, 4 carrot juice, 5 apples, 5 cherries, 3 beeswax, and 6 eggs. And I haven't done anything on that farm. I'm not going to play it. Or maybe I should just play it to get the gold keys. Which I'm not understanding really the purpose of the gold keys. They say it's to make buying decos easier for you. But what if you do? Let's go look at one. Okay, I have spent my gold keys on this because I want to see what comes afterwards. So I don't have any gold keys, guys. But if I want to buy it, it's 29 coins. Okay, to get out of the gold keys, I had like something like maybe 75, or what would it be? I had 400 keys, so it'd be 110. They still wanted 29 diamonds to match with the gold keys. If you don't get what you want the first time, so okay, I'll spend a few diamonds and get that, but does it matter? If you don't have all the gold keys, what I have discovered is that you're going to still spend the 29 diamonds like it shows here. 0 gold keys. So if we're not going to get bukus of gold keys, it's not really serving any kind of a purpose. And I've tried to get certain decorations from this, and the only thing I got was the path. I believe I got 5 of the path. I don't recall. Not sure what they call that path. Maybe I didn't get 5 on this farm, but I did get 5 paths on one farm. Okay, I don't have it on this farm. They say it's to make it easier for people to buy, well, what some have called the devil's chest. So they say it's to make it easier. Is it, you think in terms of, okay, I want to get one of those trees, right? Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and spend my gold keys to get a tree. Bummer. I didn't get a tree. Instead, I got the butterfly. Well, I've got 3 of those butterflies already, so you spend the rest of your gold keys plus the 29 diamonds to try and get what you want. Believe me, right now it's the butterflies that are hot, and this, I can't see it. Let's see what it's called. The path is called Spring Flower Tile. That's why it didn't come up in paths, because it's a tile. So if you can't get what you really want, you're going to start spending diamonds to try and get it. But I have found and I test everything out so that I'll know in the future for myself, and then I can share with you guys if you want to hear about it. But I have 2 options in the tool chest, or not, in the devil's chest, as some are calling it now. So like I said, I got the tiles and butterfly. Okay, I tried again, and I got butterfly. So it did end up with a lot of the butterflies. Let's go back, see what it's called. The butterflies. Spring butterfly and spring flower tile. So let's go look them up here. And I've got a little just unlevelness here with my iPad. There, I fixed it. Just plant more than you need and save the others for decoration. I want trees. Should I give it a whirl? You might be luckier than I am. Okay, I'll do one. It's only diamonds. What the heck? I'll do one just to show you guys what I'm going to get. Okay, 25 diamonds. Oh, make a liar out of me. So maybe today is tree day. Give it a try there, Russell. Give it a whirl, as you said. Yeah, that's a surprise. It really is. Which one was it, though? Pruned pine. So is that the middle size on the pine trees? Yeah, I got lucky that time. Of course, if I hadn't made all the negative remarks before, I would have ended up with something else, not the tree. It's Murphy's Law. Okay, we're going to look up spring. Just see what all we got in the spring. It won't. There we go. I have trouble making the search key accept the letters. All right, I got the butterfly. I got 5 of them. So it tells you how many times I tried with them without gold keys. And the tiles, I got 5. I would like to have more tile for sure. So am I going to tempt it? Okay, just for kicks. I wouldn't do this for anybody else. Only for you guys. We'll do it again and see what we get. Justification. 5 butterflies, yeah. Okay, we're going to do it again. See what we get. Oh, well, that's nice. So today there are different options that are coming up. So you might want to try just one a day or something. I got my butterfly the other day with first try. Has my Vegas hat on today. I take risks. Life would be dull if I didn't. I wish we could give some decos to friends that we have in our collection. I think it'd be nice if Heyday would create something where we could maybe limit of 1 or something like that. Then I would be happy to give up 2 of those butterflies. Shouldering the blame. Yeah, I wish there was some way that we could, instead of the yard sale, let us sell it to our friends. Put a cap on how much coins we could ask. If they fear that people would just charge too much money for them, then they could put a cap on it. Say like for one item, 500 cap. If you sell them 2 items, 1,000 cap, and nothing over 1,000, you do not get the butterfly. I suppose this is kind of what the elixir can be used for CCs. Well, yeah, but you got to earn the doggone elixir in order to be able to buy them with the elixir. Let me see what is coming up. There should be changes in it the first of every month. By the way, I have a personal Moco invite still in my elixir to give away. If anybody is playing that Moco, it is a cool game. I think I'm going to try to get better at it. I'm not that good with action games. Well, here we go. They still have the leprechaun balloon, the bee topiary, and the poppy fields are still offers. They're offering uh, super boosters is the animal feed and the loom and farm pass. I'd rather buy the farm pass and give them away because this elixir, if I ever figured out what each elixir is worth dollar wise, it's probably cheaper for me to go and buy the pass for you guys. And a biker hard hat is another offer. I don't have that much elixir. I could buy one thing, but I want to build up the elixir first because they they change the first of the month, and I want to see what maybe April will bring us some Easter decorations. I'm shooting from the hip on that, so but let's hope it does. I hope they change the elixir more than they do the movie ticket. It's my understanding that it changes the first of every month because I had asked, I was put in touch with a guy that makes those changes. And I asked about why can't they offer the expired Valley decos? Give people a chance to buy the Valley decos. And he told me that that they had their meeting, but everything was already planned for the entire year. So I'm going to keep bugging them and see if we can get the Valley decos in on next year's schedule. A lot of these plans for games and everything are usually made 2 years in advance. Uh, let's take uh, the horses for example. We needed two more horse to finish filling up our stables if we had all four stables. And I asked for like 2 years, two more horses, please, two more horses. And then I was told by someone who is very reliable that it was on the books, but it would be about 2 years before they add them. So then I quit asking for them because I knew they were coming. So anyway, back to the event. Lemon curd. Let's see if anything's ready to go. I think my strawberry cakes are. Yep, they're ready. So now I'm just waiting for 4 minutes. Wow. Honey apple cake. Ah, I'm glad you brought that up. I was going to do that later, Mace. I've got images of them to show you guys so you can get a better view of them. So let's finish out my event and then we'll jump to what next week's events are. Do I have my omelet ready? Oh, I don't know if I do or not. I don't want to touch it. Yeah, that's them. That's them. Don't want to touch it until you're ready to collect or you end up having to make another one. Okay, strawberry jam. I know that was ready. How about my coleslaw? I might finish this right here in front of you guys. Oh no, my asparagus soup has to wait. Hello, H. Dow. How are you? Spring omelet, I suppose that product is acceptable in the spring task. Uh, Asparagus is an early crop in the spring. However, if you ever planted asparagus, it would take they're done. It's done by roots. You buy the roots to make asparagus, and you can buy 1 year, 2 year, or 3 year roots. If you buy the 3 year root, you'll have asparagus the next spring. But if you buy those other 1 and 2 years, it takes them exactly. The 1 year would take 3 years, vice versa. 2 years would still take 3 years to get your asparagus. So asparagus is kind of a touchy thing to grow. We did it. We did it when we used to have our garden when we lived in a different location. Um, and asparagus is so good. My husband would go out and pick it off the sprouts, not the sprouts. It grows up in a spear. There's very little leaves to it, just grows into that spear. And he'd go out and snap them off and eat them right there in the garden. Okay, let's waiting for the cake. And how long will it take my soup? 34 minutes. So it's going to be about 2.5 hours on the soup. You dislike asparagus, or as it is known, asparagus. Uh, Mace, you're probably not eating it right. Eat it with the cheese sauce or our hollandaise sauce. That's when it is good. I make a steak and asparagus dinner, and it has a special made sauce that consists. Well, it's got mushrooms too. The sauce is heavy on horseradish mustard, and this is really good. I've made this before for the family when they'd come over to eat, and it is really great. Yes, Mace, cooked with butter and garlic. Yeah, you ever seen this the asparagus wraps with bacon and you bake them, or you can put them on the grill? Now those are good. I didn't think I would like it at first, but the more I ate asparagus, the more I liked it. I'm very finicky. I don't like green peas. There's a lot of green vegetables I don't like. Green peas, yeah. And mushrooms, and oh, I don't like olives. I guess that's about the three things that I really don't like. Same. Oh, Brussels sprouts. It depends on how they're cooked again. That's another one. If they're cooked correctly, they do not have that bitter taste to them at all. White asparagus. I've never had white asparagus. I was in a different country, Diane. Yeah, Diane. I can't stand Brussels sprouts. I've tried them all different ways. I bet you'd like them the way I make them. You wouldn't even know they're Brussels sprouts. It's so funny because a week or two ago, we had gone to Olive Garden, and my husband got the eggplant parmesan. And I posted the pictures. You know how Ricky says that he cannot stand eggplant. I posted the picture, and he said, "Oh, I've never tried eggplant like that before." So I think if he ate the way Americans cook eggplant, he'd like it. I'm a picky eater too. If it doesn't have sugar in it, I probably wouldn't eat it. Hey, Nada. Okay, let's get down. I've got to go over the events, and then I don't want anyone to leave because I have something to show and to announce. So let's go to the events first and see what's happening next week. Hello, farmers. Get ready again. Exciting week of events. Monday is Spend the Well for expansion materials. Tuesday's a truck event. Wait a minute. For vouchers. Didn't we just have these? March 23rd. No, that's right. Didn't we have vouchers last week on the trucks, or am I confusing myself? I know how to find that out. Let's go down here. Oh, it's double XP. Mace, you should have known that when I asked the question. I did very few trucks. Okay, open up. Come on. There we go. Okay, Wednesday's going to be the boat event for boosters. Thursday's the farm visitor event for double coins. Friday's a fishing event, lobsters and lures at 30% off the time. And triple farm pass points as well. Saturday's a town visitor event, the silo and barn materials. Now that is my favorite event. And 3 times the farm pass. Sunday's the animal feed, 3 random types of animal feed, produces 2 times faster. Well, I never see hay bundles or the meat buckets on that as being one of the random products to make. Hello, Donna. Hello, Othman. If I miss anybody. And it's going to be a blossom derby. I don't know how well that's going to sell with us doing the task event because we've been having a lot of crops on that task event. So I don't know how that's going to sell too well at all. I think I was asking, the team said that sanctuary feed will not get boosted. Yep, that's what I thought, because everyone would be filling it up with hay bundles. I prefer the town expansion events to trucks. You don't waste as many products. That is so true. That's so true there, Diane. Okay, I said I had something to announce today. You guys all recall that I was doing a walk in the park design contest. I didn't have as many people offering their designs as had in the previous ones. I think it might have been maybe the title kind of scared you. But this is something I'm going to be doing at least every month, is have a design contest based on the 10 pixel size that Heyday uses for their Batiste design event. So we'll set one specific item for a centerpiece. And I'm going to talk with the judges. We may be setting certain other things that you need to put in the works for your design. But the winner will always receive a farm pass. And we have very good judging. I think the format for judging proves to be very well. The judges and I get together and we compare which images. Let's see, the image that had the most points is the one that we usually choose to be our winner. So today I'm going to show you the winning design, and let's see if anybody recognizes their design. So here we go. This was our the design that got our highest scores. No, I don't. I think you'll only have 2, maybe 3 options on the blossom. More like 2. Okay. Does anybody recognize their design? Yeah, it is like a walk in the park. That's when you first look at a design, our first thing is the first criteria is love me a blossom derby. Beautiful, but not 10 by 10. 1, 2. You say it's not 10 by 10? Well, I'm going to count it right here. I'm pretty sure it is. It's 10. One way it's 10. It's 10 by 10, yes. They just don't have the base frame on there. So, who said they recognize their design? Yep, it's 10 by 10. This design was by H. Dell. HDL, I will get with you on Discord and give you your, uh, well, heck, we can do the pass now. I don't think I have a farm pass. I'll have to go buy some from the store first. The chest decoration in a still frame, it looks like statues. And that was very appealing to the eyes. And then walking around, looking at my favorite flower, which is the tulips, and the water, just a touch of everything in a stroll through the park. Even little tables where people can sit down and enjoy their refreshments. But there's not a refreshment stand. They packed their lunch that day. You like the symmetrical aspect? Yes, definitely. It's difficult. There was like 3 to 4 finalists, but this is the one that we all mutually had the high scores on. I thought we had to use the pass for the 10 by 10. That's what I was told. No, you don't have to use those paths. The paths, I set up the paths and like it's actually a 12 by 12. And when you fill it inside, then it becomes 10 by 10. So don't give up, because you guys are making it tougher and tougher. There was a lot of great designs. And I am asking Heyday, I don't know if I'll get an answer, if they have Batiste planned for April. And if they do, then we will go swing into what you design in the Batiste design event and enter those for that particular event. I think anyone can do a 10 by 10. Yeah. Yeah, you put, when you lay out your format, the 10 by, to get your 10 by 10, they're going to be 12 by 12, but then when you start filling it in, it is 10 by 10. And you can take those paths away if you wish, or you can keep them at, as a border around the design that we can use to count off and make sure that you are a 10 by 10. They better not mess up with, yeah, we had to shoot from the hip on getting us a design for this month. But every month there will be a design contest, whether it will be Batiste or just something that we come up with. So everybody can enter. There's no limitations. 1 entry per person. If you have baby farms, no, because I don't have the baby farms on my skid to pass the design, to pass the pass to. Wish I would known the chest deco was needed for the collection book when I was in the shop offering the beginning of the month. And you missed it, B? So sorry if you missed it. Yeah. So let's get back to the game here. And okay, you guys, you have just one more day left for the valley. You have the rest of today and then tomorrow, so you want to work at your tokens to get your goal up. See, I don't overdo the tasks I have to do for my fuel. I may go up to 170, but it's all in the, I think I add up so much all in the way I go about my path. For example, today I've already done this, but I always try to go where I see the most animals in the Sanctuary Valley. With the chickens, they were like every other house. So we don't have an issue getting chickens. But in the Sanctuary Valley, I always go a path or the road that will give me the most animals. And then I head back to a sanctuary. So I try to keep in mind where my next sanctuary will be when I start collecting the animals and what building I have to do. We have a huge choice, in those buildings. It's either a fish house or it's the diner. Remember when we used to have all the other houses that we could collect, the pizza parlor, the cinema, Uh, there were others. Let's see if we can find one off. Did they take about? Well, here's the cinema. I'm not going to drive there. And pizzeria. And wasn't there something like a vegetable stand or something? But they took those all off, and now we're just down to a fish house and the diner. Today is the first day you've not broken down. I plan to break down tomorrow, always on the last day of this event that I break down. I've broken down a couple of times. Oh, yeah. Group requests are all over the place until it becomes one of your tasks. Let's see if we have any today. Yep, there's one. This is a group request for those that don't know what Brummy is talking about. You have to make your way to one of those if you want to collect all of your stops on the road. Complete all your daily quests. And see, I am going to make the final spin here, but I'll have to do it. I'll have to do it tomorrow or I lose it. Darn. You're right. So many deco contests. Let's take a look here at. I've had to keep buying things. I do have a couple of requests. We could use more items that call for just one color of a token. Like I got into a jam and I need to get rid of, maybe not on this farm, but I had an overload of red tokens and there was not a single red purchase on the board. Not one at all. So I think it would be nice if they gave us just maybe 3 of each token option, at least one on every day that they add to the store. I would like to see something like that. Am I the only one? There's the veggie shop. You found it? I wish we got those shops all back again. Instead of having to hunt all the way to Kingdom Come just to find a fish house. And the fish houses, they're mostly up in the top section up here. What I call the top. The north section. I'm going to put a... I am going to have to find me a compass because I like to go by directions. East, northeast, southeast. I'm going to have to find a compass to put on here for sure when I show it. Yeah. No color variation is very important. Yeah. Because look, I could afford to buy right now blue and red just so I don't go over. I'm at 56.35. When I go back to the valley and I collect for my sanctuary animals, it's going to put my wallet's going to be full. So I would like to be able to go and spend just the blue and the red. But do I want to buy TNT? Well, that's green, but green. Here's the red. I don't want to have... You know what I'm going to do? I am going to buy a blueprint simply because I need 2 more blueprints to finish filling up the requirement or the maximum that the limit on your blueprints. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to buy blueprints. So here we go. And let's take a look at my limits on it already. I just need 1 more blueprint, and the blueprints will totally fall out of my derby horse shoes, and they'll fall off the valley store. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to build up my blueprints. That way, then let's go. We did terrible thing this time, everybody. Here's where we finished. 4th place. Yeah, not too happy about that. And it was really kind of a battle. So We only clung to fourth place because fifth place also made an error. Hi, Tanya. Anything on the contest yet, Phoebe? I'm at work. H-Dell was the winner. If you can see this, I'll show you really quickly. There's the design. You were in the tops, Tanya. You just needed one more or two more points to tie up with H-Dell. So back to the valley. Yeah, fourth place. That's, yeah, usually we're in first. Had just a 10-point boo-boo. And we finished before everybody else, so the 10 points would have kept us in first place. Hello, Raka? Is that how you say your name? Is Raka? Raka? Okay, Raka listed their farm tag in the chat. Don't spam it, please. Don't spam it. If anybody wants to add them. Yeah, we know, Raka. But don't keep repeating it. Raka, don't keep repeating it. You've done it once and people can see it if they want to add you. Hello, Abdul. Okay, now here's what I want to show you. Let me see if this is it. Whoops. How come that is showing up? There we go. Those are some new decorations that's going to be in the Derby horseshoes. And if you want to know if you've got any, you can go and check your prizes if you're done with the Derby. And as you can see here, I don't have any. Now this is why I'm going to be buying the blueprints so that won't be taking up a slot in my Derby rewards. I go all out for the Derby rewards. Hello, Heidi. So there I got 2 blueprints. I'm going to buy them over in the valley so I can just have it out of the way. And then when I will be reshuffling this. I will be reshuffling to see if I can get one of these fantastic designs. And let me find the names of them for you. A lot of you probably have seen some of them already. Up. Gotta shift a couple of things up so I can get to that file. Here we go. Okay, top left is called Covered Stand. And of course, you know, you recognize the balloon. My favorite is the horse feeder, the manger with the hay in it. That is my favorite. And they're showing there that horses eat apples and carrots too. It would be nice if they would change what we feed the horses, wouldn't it? And then in the top right corner is the horse lounge. Isn't that interesting? A horse lounge. And then the bottom right is a steward's tower. So that's what we'll be seeing at Derby rewards, hopefully. Hopefully it will not be a hobby horse racetrack or hobby horse race. That's a big joke because how long's it been hanging out there, Russell? If you're still here, he may have gone back to lay down. I'm going to take care of this guy. So I will be almost finished with this one. Okay. The hobby horse racetrack. Well, yeah, it's become a big joke because, oh, I can go help Retta. What can I help him with? Cool. No, I can't. I don't have enough to help him with that one. I can do one. Let's go back to Greg's farm. Now, where is that hobby horse racetrack? Look, Russell doesn't want to tell us how he really feels about that. Hello, Brent. I'd have to look back at our scores and see. Yeah, there were a couple. I had to look at what the other judges scored, but on mine, there was a couple. Uh, I will announce it was Brummy and Shelley. They were runners up. But all it takes is one judge to break the tie. Okay, that's the new decals that's coming. We're going to check here on the Hobby Horse racetrack. Here it is. We have complained about that for years. And I even made a joke in Slack about the new designs. Would they include the Hobby Horse racetrack in it this time? Because no one has ever gotten it. No one fell for it. Nobody responded or anything. Wait, Mace, let me count mine. "29 garden plots." You're talking about what was in the movie ticket for so long? Is that the one you're talking about? Let's see what we can get here. Oh, I got a diamond. I keep getting those arches, those flower arches. There. You got the fence on your baby farm? Thanks. I'm bad about that. Look, I've got so many of those. You know, just using one or two is enough. I have 44 garden plots, 30 tables and shelves. Let's just see. Let's go over here. I know I sold a whole bunch to Farm Visitor. Garden. Well, I thought they were in here. Maybe I got to sell them all. Are they under plots or what, guys? I'll never find them. I will never find them. Balloon arches and the crocus. I did sell all my crocus one time. It's just not pretty enough for me. I have like 70 crocuses, but you love those. You can have them. Give me the tulips. I'll trade with you. What else can I find for the garden? It was there? The garden stuff? Oh, okay. I got 24 of those. And I've sold a bunch of them to the farm visitor for yard sale. So, yeah, I'm glad to be rid of them, truthfully. And let me see what I have highlighted here. Whoops, I missed it. I didn't get to it in time. Anyway, I never sell any deco to the farms. Just like it's not like they are taking up space. No, but they're kind of overwhelming if you have too many. Really, there's a lot more I would sell because I don't like them. I just don't like them. Uh, what's my farm visitor? No. Sometimes I won't send them away on those the days that we have the yard sales, and I'll come in like a couple of days later, and I see they're still asking for a yard sale. Yeah, you have to watch the ads, Abdul, to get all of those. They're time consuming. If you don't buy diamonds, which will, uh, if you buy diamonds, you don't have to watch the ads on the movie ticket. It'll go right through the four options. Sometimes they take me out of the game to close the ad, and it makes me mad. Yeah, my farm freezes on my main farm most of the time. I have complained, and they haven't fixed the freeze. It can't be my devices because it doesn't happen on the other farms, only on my main farm. The ads make everyone mad. I mean, yeah, good reason. Hey, does anybody need cotton? Does anybody need cotton? I won't give it to Greg if somebody wants to buy the cotton. I have the same problem. Yep. I I will. I'm gonna put the cotton up in my roadside here for you guys. Oh, not yet. Let me take care of these. I don't like for them to sit around dead. Never leave dead bushes, or always replace them right away. The balloon arch, you love those? I have watched 4 Temu ads. Why did, oh, probably on your fire sticks or your fire tablets, Diane? Because I've never seen a Temu ad or the Hedgehog movie on mine. What I see is, what is it? The King is all I see. Thank you, Suncat. Okay, I'm going to post some cotton here for you guys, simply because I got too much. And I'm going to do it at cost for you. Oops, I hit the wrong thing. Okay, I know some of you probably had to leave the video to go into the shop. So I'm going to be posting some soy sauce, quantities of 5, and please share. Only take one slot of the soy sauce, please. And this is, and I have to charge full price just to get my money back because somebody else makes these for me. I seldom make them. Barnsey, 1 each, please. 1 each. Takes a while to post them like this. Just 1 each on the soy sauce, please. Everybody loves soy sauce. Okay, I want to save some for my neighborhood too. Okay, hey, thanks guys. We're buying everything up here. Looks like so far everyone has taken one. Everyone, sharing is caring. You get the poker ads? Are the poker ads for money type games, Brummy? Oh, Barnsey, you may have. Maybe I just forgot where I put them. Some people can't hear me. It's all turned up. My speaker's on, everything. Virtual poker. I thought that we had asked for that ad to go. Anyway, because it's still a gambling type game. At level 35, I hate some crops take so long to grow, but it's so fun. Uh, is this your first farm, Ruby? Oh, okay. I got it. Yeah. Yeah, I got it, Mace. I got it, Susan. I'm so used to some people saying they can't hear me. Yeah, Ruby, is this your first farm? Okay. Yeah, you'll learn how to balance your crops as you go along. It goes up and down the hill. Okay, spent all my time today just on the main farm. Uh, how's my soup coming along? So I've got another, what, 1 hour and 75? Oh, wait, like an hour and a half to go on that. I also get them play games for cash ads where you have to play a game for 1 year to get $1. Not you don't get those through the ads, do you? Uh, HDL one for what number? Number four, entry number four. I can show you again if you wish. There's their entry. Say May Farm 66. Ads depend on location. Ah, well, my state does have certain laws on uh, different things of chance. So maybe they have to comply with my state on those. I don't get any, I just get that darned old king game, it seems. Whatever games I have downloaded from them, I've deleted them. I did not like them. They just did not, didn't measure up to my standards. I see these merge games uh, where the family is very destitute and they're living in freezing conditions and she has children. I see those, but I know if I downloaded one, it's not going to be at all what they said it was. When I set for Mako, everything is in Chinese. Okay, yeah, I'm going to have to go ahead and end it now. I am dog sitting, believe it or not. I have 2 dogs of my own, and I'm watching my granddaughter's little dog. They had to go away for the weekend for a soccer tournament. And Benny, who is part Shih Tzu also, he's in his comfort zone when he's with me. He doesn't act like this with anybody else, even with my husband. So it's time for him to go outside and do his things for the day. So I'm going to go ahead and end it now. HDL will be getting in touch with you. Soccer. So I will see you guys all later. Bye now. Thank you all for coming. Be happy.